In this video, I'm going to take you on a tour of what I consider the best park or green space in Center City, Philadelphia. From jogging to biking to kayaking, from yoga classes to movie nights, from basketball to pickleball, the Schuylkill River Trail and Park has it all. So stay tuned for the ride and enjoy the views. Hey everyone, this is Fuhrman and this is my channel, Living in Center City, Philadelphia. Welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Now if this is your first time to the channel and you're wondering what it's like to live and enjoy Center City, Philly, make sure to tap that subscribe button below and click the notification bell so you're notified each and every time we put out a brand new video. We actually get a lot of folks reaching out to us that are looking to relocate to the Center City, Philly area, and we love helping them out on their journey. So if you're thinking about making a move, and you have any questions about the market, any condo buildings here, or particular neighborhoods, or really anything else at all, you can call, text, or email us, and we would be more than happy to help you. We live and breathe Center City, Philadelphia. All right, let's dive in to the Schuylkill River Trail and Park. So where's the trail and where's the park located? Well, it depends exactly on what we're talking about here, and I'm actually lumping a few things together into this one feature in this video because they're basically all in the same area. So you've got the Schuylkill River Trail, the Schuylkill Banks, or just the banks. You've got the Schuylkill Banks Boardwalk, and you've got the Schuylkill River Park. And you've also got the kids' playground here called Markwood Playground. The Schuylkill River Trail is the most vast, currently extending from Philadelphia all the way to Montgomery County for 75 miles or so. And I believe the goal is to make it up to 120 miles, but the section that we're going to be focusing on in this video is essentially Center City. So where it starts up to Kelly Drive and by the Art Museum area. Close to where the trail starts is where the other areas are, the Schuylkill Banks, the Banks Boardwalk, the Schuylkill River Park, and also that kids playground I mentioned earlier. And these areas are mostly located in the Fittler Square in the Rittenhouse area section of Center City, Philadelphia, but the trail does extend to Logan Square and beyond. Let's start with the Schuylkill River Banks. So this is named after the river banks of the Schuylkill, and it's a nice grassy area with some sun and shade depending, where you can hang out with friends, read a book, sit under a tree, soak up the sun if you're trying to get some vitamin D, or take a nap in a hammock under a tree, and all with some stellar views of the city skyline. They also have yoga classes here periodically on the grass. They play movies during the summer, and you can actually kayak and take a tour down the river. Now, real quick, if you found this video helpful thus far, it would mean the world to me if you wouldn't mind clicking that like button below so that YouTube knows I'm putting out some helpful content. Also, let me know in the comments below, what is the most important neighborhood amenity to you when choosing a place to call home? Next up, you have the Schuylkill Banks Boardwalk, which is a 2,000-foot path or boardwalk over the river here. There's a ton of walkers, joggers, and bikers that enjoy this. And when you're heading northbound, you have some of the best views of the Philly skyline and usually a really lovely breeze. Close to where the banks and boardwalk meet, you have the Schuylkill Park, which is a large green space park, and there is even a community garden here. The park has basketball, pickleball, and tennis courts. There are also two fenced-in dog parks right here, one for large dogs and one for small dogs. You also have that playground I mentioned, which is the Mark Ward Playground for kids, which is right next to the tennis courts. My kids actually love this playground and they prefer to call it the Purple Park, as the slides are all purple. And if you do have kids, pets, or both, you'll really love living near this massive amenity. It's really hard to capture this all in video, how much of an amazing benefit this is to living here. So definitely check it out in person if you're considering the area. I'd love to give you a tour and show you some of the best parts in my opinion. Before we move on to the trail, as much as we love making these videos, we love helping people relocate to the Center City Philly area even more. So if you're remotely considering moving in the next few months or even the next few years, it's never too early to start getting actionable information. So text, email, or call us so we can keep you up to date on what's going on in Center City, Philly. And as Center City area specialists and real estate agents, we would love to help you find your next dream home. Now finally, let me show you the Schuylkill River Trail. As mentioned earlier, this is a massive 75-mile trail that extends way past Philly, but the section here in Philly is what we're going to be talking about. It's very beautiful and has many nice views. You'll get a mix of sun and shade on the trail. You can start your walk or run near the Schuylkill banks in the sun and continue for about a mile, running through some more shaded areas up to the art museum area and continue on past that. And if you really want to go at it, you can do some HIIT workouts up and down the art museum steps, Rocky style. Or you can continue your jog or bike ride past the museum along Boathouse Row and continue up Kelly Drive for many more miles. You can keep going and going as long as you want, just make sure you have the stamina to come back home. If you are a fitness and outdoor buff, this single massive amenity could be the main determining factor for where you live in Philly. After all, your quality of life is so important when choosing a place to live. So if that's you, some neighborhoods to consider would be Fittler Square, which is the one that I said encompasses essentially all of this, the park, the banks, the boardwalk, and all that. The trail goes beyond Fittler, but Fittler is probably the best neighborhood for you to consider. Or really anywhere in the Rittenhouse Square section is fine as well, just maybe a little bit closer to the river if you want to be able to walk there very quickly. The Logan Square neighborhood of Center City could also be a good option for you to consider. Shoot me a text and I'll help you out if you're trying to figure out some good neighborhoods around the area. And check out my neighborhood tour playlist right here to learn more about these particular neighborhoods. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the next upcoming videos.